Did you check in though? Did you check in? You click on my channel, you gotta check in. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta check. I'm playing here. Just have it. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Hey, look, now you got snacks to enjoy the video. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you not, what are you doing? I'll sit here and wait. You said just hurry up with the video. I got you. But welcome back to another video, y'all. I really do hope everything is going great. But today we are talking about Daredevil Born Again because I want to talk about it. I want to bring it up because I have some thoughts, I have some opinions, and I want to see what y'all think. In this video, I will be talking about the first 2 episodes, and yes, spoilers included. So if you don't want spoilers, I recommend you click off the video, or maybe, I don't know, you just like mess with me and you still trying to watch anyways. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, you know, getting a little crazy. But no, for real, I'm gonna be talking about the first 2 episodes and just some thoughts I had, just bringing some things up, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be chill vibes. So firstly, I want to say I've been seeing a lot of people either glaze this show to no end, talking about it's saving the MCU, or I've seen people just dog it, trash it. Now, I ain't gonna be glazing it. I'm also not gonna be trashing it. I enjoyed the show. Personally, from my standpoint, I enjoy the show. But there's a few things I have to say about it saving the MCU or whatever. What I was worried about is the show would feel very different from the Netflix show, to which I believe a lot of people anticipated it would feel the exact same. And I never went in there with that assumption. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it doesn't feel like the Netflix show. It really doesn't. It has similar elements. You can feel the vibe, but it doesn't feel like the other show. And on top of that, it also doesn't really give MCU. It kind of feels like another thing. And people saying it's saving the MCU. No, this is not what the MCU is gonna be like. This is Daredevil specifically. Maybe in the future, the other Defenders will get like a chance to have something like this. But this is not what the normal MCU is about to start moving like. This is a Daredevil specific thing. He was wearing all white, pulled out the clip. Now he's looking like Daredevil. Send him down to hell, where he gonna make some dares with the devil. Y'all said no, that shit was ass. I know. But yes, truly though, it doesn't really feel like it's necessarily in the MCU, but it still at the same time doesn't feel just like the Netflix show, which I mean, I think is fine. We're at a point where like, that's kind of old news. Would we love to get a just like 110% recreation of the Netflix era of shows? Sure, I'd love for that to be a thing, but it's not. This is the best thing we're gonna get, and I'm cool with it. Now, with that being said, okay, episode 1 and 2, I thought there were some great things about them. I also thought there were some mid things. Let's talk about it. First things foremost, y'all all know the big thing that happened in episode 1. Foggy. Me personally, I do not feel as if that was a necessary precaution to take for the show to be good. I don't know why, but a lot of times when studios or whatever happens tend to like reboot something or like make a new version of something, they always tend to make some drastic change. I do not think Foggy needed to die.
Man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Not that I'm not gonna say I'm glad Bullseye did it per se, but I'm glad it showed how villainous Bullseye really is. With that being said, Daredevil Matt without Foggy just seems kind of crazy to me. I think that's a little, I don't know about that one. Also, I feel he added a lot to the Daredevil show, and I feel like it's just kind of some loss. On top of that, Karen leaving. That doesn't make sense to me. From what I gathered, unless y'all see this a different way, I just watched Daredevil season 1, 2, Defenders, and 3, okay? From what I gathered, that entire show, Karen, honestly, more Karen than Foggy half the time, but Karen and Foggy both fought for Matt to drop the Daredevil shtick and be their friend. They did everything and anything. And even the times Matt would go missing or say he's done with his Matt life and stay Daredevil or do this and that, beam bam boom, vanish, they'd still want to be his friend because they're real. You know, that's not me saying Karen said she didn't want to be his friend, but she dead just left. That just doesn't seem like something Karen would do, and at least to the extent that she was doing it. Matt asked her, he was like, you want to like go get a drink or something and talk? Shut that down. I just don't see that being something that Karen would do, especially just watching all that Daredevil and watching her and Foggy fight over and over again for Matt's friendship. That doesn't seem right to me. In terms of characters, that's really all I got as a complaint for real. I think Matt is being done great. I think Kingpin is being done great. And I think Bullseye got done great. The way Bullseye came in, right, caused some catastrophe, murking innocence, and then the way he seemed so happy after he did what he did really solidified how terrible of a person Bullseye is. And for those of you guys that do not know, Bullseye's, in my opinion, I'd say he's one of the worst, like, mentally, like, stable villains out there. Like, he does not care at all. Like, I know there's people out there that are ending the universe, like Galactus level threats, but they're trying to end the whole universe, right? They're not really thinking about one-on-one people. Bullseye, dead real life, just starts murking people for no explanation, no reason, no nothing. I read, yes, I'm gonna start glazing Hitmonkey. Here he goes, glazing Hitmonkey. Hitmonkey's king, Hitmonkey's king. In, I believe it was like second, third issue of Hitmonkey, Bullseye was chasing him, and they went into a wedding, and he murked a little kid for no reason, because he could. Bullseye's evil, dog. Bullseye's ridiculous. I absolutely love the plot that they're using too, with Kingpin trying to be mayor and all that. I think is great. The little scene too when they were driving and they pulled up on like that sinkhole or whatever, that pothole, whatever was going on, and then Kingpin pulled up and he was like, yo, let's fix it. That really showed how much on the mayor side of business he is, and I love that. I kind of like this slow burn of like, you can see the characters coming out into their true selves. We haven't really seen Kingpin do any crazy grimy stuff yet, but he did talk to that one cop and he did show him a picture of like his son or something.
They got your ass on camera.
Niggas ain't got me in no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
And like, that was grimy, but you can slowly see how he's probably gonna get grimier and grimier as time goes on. And then Daredevil, kind of like, he's trying to chill, he's not trying to do no Daredevil activities, but then, you know, the end of episode 2, he really locks in, he really starts getting, you know, grimy with it. When it comes to the other side characters that Daredevil interacts with, I don't really have too much to say on them yet. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that I just got over this dude Foggy getting murked and then Karen leaving, and I just kind of don't care about new supporting characters. I am doing my best to peep game, and when I watch episode 3, yeah, it's gonna be different because I'm not gonna have the shock of Foggy getting blicked down right then and there like King Von entered the room. But I do think with due time, you know, I will grow to care about them more. Just as of right now, I don't really have a valid opinion on them yet. Also, the story with Kingpin and Vanessa, crazy.
Bitch, you got me fucked up. you can suck my left nut.
Didn't see that coming. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I just rewatched Daredevil season 3, she was kind of ducking him a little bit. It felt a little bit, you know. But this Adam, who's Adam? What you got going on, Adam? That boy Willie Fisk might have to pay him a visit. I'm on Fisk's side at this point, bro. Get Adam up out of here. You see the way Kingpin was simping, bro? He did everything in his power, all 3 seasons of Daredevil. Vanessa. And then this is how he's getting done. Adam can catch uppercut straight to the chin bone.
Now get out.
I also love the fact that they mentioned Spider-Man. Not only does that obviously just make it feel more connected to the MCU, but it also makes Spider-Man feel more connected to the MCU, because we all know Spider-Man and the whole Sony ordeal is kind of cringe, kind of awkward. And at times it feels like Spider-Man's there for his movies and Avengers, and that's it. That boy can't be in nothing else. So even though he's not like in the show, it's just like cool that he got referenced. Plus, Kingpin started out as a Spider-Man villain. So the last thing I want to talk about is the fight scenes. The fight scenes are amazing. Specifically episode 2. The brutality in that fight scene. The way that boy landed on his neck. Are we serious? I don't know how that boy didn't kill them. They gotta be dead. They got to. Bro slammed dude's head on the table with the broken arm. Then he gonna grab other dude, flip him upside down, land on his neck. Are we serious? Sleep. I won't lie to y'all. The first fight, right? I liked it, but it felt like it had CGI for no reason. Hold on. First things first. I am not normally somebody to complain about CGI. That's one of the biggest complaints with Marvel nowadays, and honestly I think it's just some people say to hate, because half the time people don't even know what CGI actually is. They just associate it with anything that's not real, pretty much. Yes, there's some bad things that Marvel has done. Overall, I don't think anything Marvel has dropped recently has been to the point where the CGI was so bad it's unwatchable. It's just very noticeable at times. And that's exactly what that scene was. But my problem really isn't with the fact that I don't think the CGI was that great. It's with the fact that I don't think that scene specifically needed it. I'm not going to say Daredevil as a whole, because I'm sure there's scenarios where they will. But I just don't think that scene needed it. Like, I like the way the fight scenes were done in the other show. With actual, like, obviously they really did do all that stuff, but you could just see like a CGI wash over the whole thing. Especially at certain times, it looked kind of fake. It wasn't crazy bad though. Like, I still thoroughly enjoyed the scene. The fight scene was fire. I'm just pointing out, and a lot of people were complaining about like the swinging he was doing and like the parkour moments. That completely fine. Like I said, CGI is not a huge problem. That to me was fire. It was lit. It's just like I just didn't prefer it in the fight scene is all. But people will have their complaints about what they have their complaints about. We're all different. But that being said, that's my little review on Daredevil Born Again episode 1 and 2. When the show's finished, I might make another video on it and like, you know, really talk about everything, touch on some topics, this, that, and the third. And who knows? By that time, there might be some crazy stuff that happens in the show that changes a lot from what I said today. But that day ain't today yet. It's today. And that's tomorrow. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video or a past video, because you might as well click on the channel and start watching them. That's all I'm saying. I truly do appreciate you guys watching. It means a lot to me. Drop a sub, please. Stick around. Watch some more videos. I got a Discord server, other socials linked in the description, second channel. And with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace.